I was quite pleased with that.
Oh, that can't be bad, can it? Something for everybody? Dear, oh dear. Oh, Andy's all right.
What are they going to be doing now?
That's the only time I've... No, it's not the only time. That's the second time I've... Well,
Alison.
yes. Yeah. I mean, his wife wasn't very well then. She's less well now, I guess.
Oh no, she's fine.
Is she?
She's fine.
Well, I mean, the last time I heard, which I didn't think was more than about 3 or 4 months ago, she was really not good at all.
No, they've had...
The worst food I've ever had is in Japan, where they took me out one night and presented me with 6 live black sea slugs.
Oh no!
Bed of ice.
Yeah.
They didn't have it. They presented, you know, the waitress or the waiter came and put it down. And I thought of the Queen and England. Because I thought, you know, the England, the other of us, you know, usually I'm the sort that, you know, if the cat's sick, I'm sick with it.
Yeah.
But I thought of the Queen and England, I kind of like speared it in the back, kind of like curled backwards.
Oh no!
And put it in my mouth, and I didn't bite it. You know, I swallowed it and drowned it in sake, and they all clapped me. You know, you know, and they took it away, and then they presented me with a bowl of cuttlefish, which was like eating cold fish flavoured blancmange. But they didn't have that either. They were testing me.
Yeah.
You know, as I say, I kept thinking of the Queen and England.
Horrendous.
That was the worst.
Oh dear.
Yugoslavia, where Nero Pravanovic said to me, "Do you mind if we go and see some people I know?" He was doing a deal. His wife was a paediatrician, and he was selling chicken eggs to a hospital, you know, for incubation, and we kind of drove about 50 or 60 miles down a dirt track, and ended up in this little farmyard. And of course, I don't think I'd ever seen an Englishman before, and they were very embarrassed because they got nothing to eat, and it was lunchtime. And they got out some homemade unleavened bread, some homemade cheese. The wife went out in the garden and picked some tomatoes and pulled some fresh onions, and the farmer went to the cupboard and bought out some homemade sliver. And that is the meal, out of all the meals I've had, that I remember most. It was absolutely heaven. Beautiful. As I say, the most simple thing.
Yes, you wouldn't think
The
of that.
tomatoes tasted like heaven, the onions tasted like heaven, and
How are you? Nice to see you on a bright sunny morning. The North Sky.
Get them any faster, and he wants to finish it in 2 weeks. And it is causing us a lot of damage. OEM who desperately wants to put our product in the machine, but we can't help it because one of his customers has ordered so many. It's a nice way to be in the summer, you know. Excuse me, our whole I think we've been able to. We've been able to work with ready ones. you know you get like a big like truck, and they fill them up with under there. Yeah, that picks it up. This is what this is. Yeah, already running, and then it's all emptying into a big lorry. This is for little full. It just measures, and when you get over to a certain amount, the red light comes on. Tells you to stop or stops.
It's done very well in the sand.
Yeah, this is
Gravel work. Don't fit it too. We've been quite surprised by what business he has got out of town.
20 volts.
Our specialist in the mobile
I was. Oh, that's yeah. That's the yeah. It's basically the full yes, 050504.
That's absolutely no problem. We've got lots of these. We have them in French, we have them in German. We've got probably in Spanish and Norwegian at the end of the year. Not that you may necessarily be interested in that. But
Will they be to the existing Komatsu design or still manufacture some? Because of the German, it's still like this, where it just takes a reading from once it's displaying, jiggle around with it. That's just moving very slightly between two numbers. But Save the Children Fund.
So you can have 50% of mine.
And I said, no, Chris, it'll be 25% for next year's bonus.
Yes, Richard.
Still have to make the D-Mac machine.
Yeah.
Use this one. Use that. Use this one.
This is the one where I asked him to send the duty tables.
Oh, come on in then.
We just want to get some drinks and things, ladies? Yes, please.
This white. Iceberg. Borrowed Joe's
What, the chocolate?
That'll do fine. Give the rest to someone else.
Yeah.
I want these, please. Cheers, Jim.
What's that? Oh, it's sandwich.
Well done. Look out, you're on camera.
No, careful. On the top. Change the subject, please. You're back, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a flatterer.
You shy, Claire?
They're all hiding around the corner.
Look at Steve.
This is not coming. I'm in bed. I stand up and wait for you.
What was standing up waving, clipping?
All these people, it's always hard work.
I missed what was said for her to go red. What was said? What did you say, sir, to make her go red? Said? Half is a but no, she goes around his road. He stands up and waves.
I reconsider.
He's got a beard that's better than this. He said, "You dirty!"
I said I'd be a word of this.
I could tell from the laughter.
That's how to.
I remember that. Oh dear, my lord.
I don't miss you now. You won't get any work out then.
She was 70 and it was fantastic. However,
I bet
later
you
in
were.
life, I saw the lady who runs this club and she said, I went to my club, she said, would you believe? She said, the first thing somebody said to me was, I hear you're running a full cut on Friday nights.
I'm walking out today. No, it's silly, isn't it? Don't say it. No.
Oh, Jeannie and people like that. Oh, super. Right. Well, to get there, you've got to go through not the pain barrier, but the barrier. Come this way, young man. The time is nigh. Right. Everybody here? All around? Good. Right. Once again, we are gathered together. I feel like a minister starting a service, but to say farewell, but not really farewell. To somebody who's been with us a long time. Jim's been with us for 20 years, and during that time, this place has changed, as it has for a lot of people over 20 years, a great deal. In some companies, there are people who are up at the front of the company, out here, out there, going to see customers, well known in the industry, and who have what you might call a high profile. In every company, there are always people who keep the entire place going and who don't necessarily have a high profile, but without whom the business would grind to a halt. And I don't think there's anybody here today who wouldn't agree that Jim is one of the sorts of people without whom the company would have ground to a halt a long time ago. I mean, literally, you know, we'd have been in the dark and we wouldn't have any power, and there's a whole stack of other things that we wouldn't have. For those and all the other things you've done for us, Jim, over the years, we do give you a great deal of thanks. I'd also like to thank you for the fact that, like some of our colleagues, from time to time you haven't had wonderful health, but you stuck it out, you stuck through it all, and you've come back and you have actually got to your retirement day fit, healthy, and I hope about to enjoy a very long and very well earned and very successful retirement. And I know you've got a million and one things to do. Been hearing about some of them today.
Yeah, quite.
We shall miss you a great deal. I hope you'll feel able to come back and see us from time to time. And you know that the place will be open and welcome at any hour of the day and night that you care to come. If you've got some tools in your hands at the same time, so more than enough. For you and for your retirement, we'd like to give you a gift to remember us by, and a card also to remember us by, with many thanks for all the work and all the effort that you've put into your time here, and the effort that you've put into keeping this company on the right path. Thank you very much,
Thank
Jim.
you very much.
With blessings from us all.
Thank you, Jim.
Take good care. And just before you open that, could I suggest that here is something else that you should open, and I think probably the order should be this first and that second. As we've said, you know, the place would have ground to a halt without you. Because of that, to recognise what you've done for us over a long period of time, some of your colleagues here have put together something especially special just for you. There you go.
I'm glad George Oxley didn't that please.
We could have been here till 5 o'clock.
Right you are. Today is the day he would have liked. Marvellous.
Isn't that?
Yeah. On the place all wet. Oh, it's unusual.
Oh, it's super, isn't it?
It's good though, isn't it?
There's an inscription from Jerome K. Jerome which says,
I was going to say, Bob, there's a hammer there, Bob.
it's impossible to enjoy idling thoroughly unless one has plenty of work to do.
Oh, isn't that lovely? What a super idea. Yeah. Move my dog right now. Put it in the man to work on.
I'll open this one if I may.
Of course you can. Somewhat more in the George Oxley tradition, I suspect.
This is more in the gym, right?
Yes.
Oh. That, folks. Oh yes, it's
To make yourself beautiful.
Oh, yeah, super.
what is that? That's that's right. There we are, folks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much indeed. This, of course, it's about time I had one of these. I think my last one's lasted me about 10 years. The shade's not very close. But now it doesn't matter. Thank you. And all the rest. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Can I go home now? Thank you one and all.
Oh, and
Give me the cake. Oh, young man Scott. What a better picture.
Brilliant.
There
we go.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yes, super.
Thank you. I shall come in and see you.
Better.
Well, you've got a few tools
I'm
in the car.
supposed possibly to say it's been a pleasure working here. But it has really. I came here over 20 years ago, very temporary. I had a job with a little more prestige, but I did actually collapse in the road. And she got me in an ambulance and sent me off to hospital. And when I asked the doctor what was the matter with me, and I'd got the wires all over me, and he said, there's nothing wrong with you, you're worn out. And if you want to die, you just carry on doing whatever it is you're doing. Now, that is how he spoke to me. So, we went off, and we had a cruise, and we had a couple of months on the continent, and we had 10 months where we did nothing except spend our money. When I got broke, I needed an odd job. I came here for less money than I was actually paying tax before, but nevertheless, 20 years on, I'm here. A lot of people would have been in a bed under. So I do thank you all that I am still here. Thank you one and all.
Can you see it says record in the top of the frame? One of the words says rec.
Yep.
When it says rec, it's recording. So if I do
Now
you're taping, press again and it'll stop.
This particular example is an MCP Swallows cooperation with Nottingham University has led to the formation of an electronics facility within the company. Control panels and circuit boards. Environmental testing in both
Right then, I'll start off trying to give you an understanding of how big this place is, because it is huge. I'll slowly pan around. This is the outdoor section, which is accompanied by a mass of halls. I think there's 26 in all. The outdoor section is even bigger. I'm more or less in the middle of the outdoor section now, so you should get a relatively good idea of what's around me. Bear then. This is the end of their stand, which has loaders only. As you can see, quite a selection. It's a new model, so I've got to be careful whilst I'm videoing it, because they're getting a bit sensitive. As you can see up the boom, there doesn't appear to be any kind of breathing drum. There is, however, a wily angle sensor. Bang smack in the middle of the boom. Right, nice man here. Nice man in charge of the truck is letting me take pictures of the wireless system. And that is it. We have lamps. Looks like the autofocus is out. Still shots. I thought I'd give you some action pictures. Right then. Freeloaders doing ballet dance. Okay, how'd you get this to cycle?
Der Projektleiter wird gebeten, sofort in sein Büro anzurufen.
Ich denke, für große
Comment ils font savoir ce que c'est faire, après ils additionnent pas, mais ils font une sorte de... Alors il faut les faire décharger. Alors ils prennent 50 kg, voilà, je fais une deuxième fois.
It's simpler because it's a lower price.
Jeff, how'd you get us to cycle?
Der Projektleiter wird gebeten, sofort in seinem Büro anzurufen.
Ich denke, für Vorsicht gestellt sind.
Comment ils font pour savoir ce que c'est faire après ils additionnent pas, mais ils font une mission que alors, il faut les faire décharger. Alors, j'ai mis 50 kg, voilà, je fais une deuxième fois. Oui, là,
It's simpler because it's a lower price.
Oh, you think some of these big cranes are going to have to be yes, good idea.
How are you doing now?